2.
Hello and welcome to the Crap Euros for the final round of Group A matches, starting with the hosts Moldova. They are taking on Malta today, and whoever wins this tie will surely be, will be heading to the quarterfinals, and that will equal a place in the Crap World Cup. I'm James Carter, joined by Jack Shepherd for this tie. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm very excited. I love both these sides. I love the kits Moldova wear. I love Malta's Mediterranean roots, and I think we've got a good game of football coming up. Not sure who's going to win. I couldn't really call it. Moldova have been on a great run of form, but you never know with the little island nations. They can always spring a surprise.
Well, Moldova have the weight of the nation behind them, and we saw the benefit that sort of pulling together can bring in a nation when, of course, Mauritius reached the semi-final of the AFCON last year, or the AFCRAP. Can Moldova do the same? We'll see. They've got a great striker up front in Damascan, as well as some other players, but of course, so have Malta in Michael Mifsud.
Yes, Damascan has 3 goals. We'll be looking for his 4th, and is in the hunt for the golden boot, which is good to see. So we'll get underway now. Moldova in their blue and Malta in their white, as we've previously seen. No changes, I don't think, to Moldova's side, sticking with the winning recipe, or the drawing recipe in the last game.
Yes, they were a bit overawed in that game against Latvia, but in the opener they were the better side and they won that fixture.
Here's Jinzari. Wins a corner early on.
Corners have been a producer of goals in this tournament so far. They certainly were yesterday.
Mifsud has 2 goals in this tournament, and Fenech has 1. That's the 3 goals that have been scored by Malta. And Damascan.
What will they do here?
Well controlled there from Corblan, lovely chest control, and manages to play a nice little pass out to the forward there, but couldn't hold up well. Good hold up play. That's always talked about, isn't it, in the Premier League, hold up play. Not on display here today. So far. Jinzari with the cross in. The little man couldn't win the header. Sebotaru hits one. Oh my god.
Oh my.
That is ridiculous.
I cannot even explain that.
That is the worst goal I've ever seen. It's Damascan
got the goal. I need to see a replay of that.
Well, he's got a bit lucky getting his 4th. My god.
No.
Well, the host nation will be pleased, even though it wasn't the best goal ever. It's still a goal.
I'm going to say that's probably one of the most bizarrest goals we've had in this tournament, really. Does he even get the line? Number 15, I think. Benelo's made a horrendous error with that one. Headed away. Let's have a look at this. Headed away. And it's hooked back in quite poorly, really. Defender tries to get away, but eventually ends up in the back of the net.
And a cheesy grin there from I'm not sure who it was, but it wasn't half a cheesy grin. It'll be the right winger, I suppose. And to Antoniuc, maybe. Here's Nwoko. He's had a good tournament.
Crazy.
Gretsch. Corblan. Good turn from Corblan. Got himself a bit of space with it, and just ran out of town in the end.
Just wasn't afforded the space to hit one there.
Mifsud.
Just can't get it through.
Can? Well, can he? Couldn't do much with it there, though.
Might as well hit one. Never know where it'll go. Volleyed on too much.
Ran into a brick wall there, did Damascan. Sebotaru hits one, wins another corner.
Save from the goalkeeper. Falling asleep there. That was really well. Harry there.
Bonello. Second corner of the tournament. Of the day for Moldova. Of the game. My
Oh
God.
my word! Why was he doing that?
That nearly went in.
And it did.
Ionita is the one hitting it in, and that did nearly go in again. Shocking stuff from the near post man.
What are they playing at? I just can't seem to understand what they're playing at there.
Here is
What is
Ionita.
this?
And Woko. He's done well on Woko. Kept the run going, but stopped running for some reason.
Didn't get onto the football.
Jinzari out wide. Plays it into Damascan, who gets it back to Jinzari. Good little liquid football there. Cross whipped in. Keeper collects nicely.
Held.
Gretsch with a lovely back heel in the midfield there. Finds Mifsud. Here's Gretsch again. Not that time, but Mifsud wins it back in a dangerous area. Couldn't dribble his way past the defence, but he still got it. And then gives it away finally. And that is a proper turnover. Well, it looked like a nice crossfield ball, but it didn't find its target. Again, was nearly a nice crossfield ball, but just didn't reach the target.
Now, why? Where was the awareness from the winger there to
Tony Uch crosses that one in, but it's over everyone's head. Ipsod. He's a very little fella, and he's got some big Moldovans there to try and get past. Jinzari. Bad first touch there, goes out for a throw in to Malta. Will they do anything with it? Caruana, Aguis, they're in their own 6-yard box. Gonna have to play their way out from the back. Corbelan, they're doing well so far, playing it out from the back. Here's Gretsch. Here's Christensen. Here's Moko. Wins a free kick. Gretsch in the middle. Mifsud turns well. Ooh.
Oh, Mifsud turned really well there, but shot just narrowly wide. Best chance Mulder have had to get back into the game here.
Yeah, that was good, proper
Quick
football there.
Nah, just swings it wide.
Free kick,
be a free kick to Moldova.
That's correct.
I believe. Boot just coming in there, I believe. Let's just see. Yeah, well, he just goes straight into him, doesn't he? Complete clattering.
Yeah. Disturbing view there up the sleeve of the...
See, right through his body. He doesn't seem to have a body in there. Very strange. I've seen that before in my life. Oh, I just thought maybe something bizarre was going to happen there. In the end, it didn't.
It's a tricky one for the keeper. It bounced just in front of him, but catching practice at the end of the day.
Yes.
And here's a good position here for Nwoko. He's clean through. He has a shot, and he misses.
Oh.
Got to be doing better there.
I think the defender kind of coming towards him was a bit overawing for him.
You can't get scared at this level of football, James. And that was disappointing.
He drags it. Why does he drag it like that? Who knows?
74% passes completed for both teams. So.
It's been fairly even, I would say.
Yeah, aside from the incredibly strange goal, it is quite even, amazingly. Antoni Uch gets a bit startled there and gets tackled.
That was too easy for them.
2 minutes of added time here at the end of the first half. Mifsud might get a chance here. plays it out to Corbelan. Plenty of room on the right wing.
That was really well taken down by Torbalan, I think.
I thought it was a bad first touch, but different strokes for different
Well,
folks, and a very bad crossing there.
I think it was a bad touch. I thought it was well heading out there, well away from him. But there you go.
I thought it was going to go out for a throw-in at one point.
Whether the initial one was going to go out for wrong. But anyway, away from that, really, probably one of our closest first halves, that I would say, in terms of possession-wise. And
pretty equal, yeah.
Yeah, aside from the absolutely bizarre goal there was, which has to be ranked as... Where would you rank it in terms of bizarreness, in terms of a goal?
It's one of the most bizarre. I think we've seen some similar things before, but it certainly was up there.
Very strange indeed.
We have seen a ball cross the line at 1 mile an hour in other crap tournaments. I do remember the...
Oh, yes. I remember a goal in the Crap World Cup, of course, that the Solomon Islands scored, I believe. That crossed the line at a very, very slow pace. That was Barbados, and yes, Solomon Islands and Barbados in that one. You'd imagine Moldova will come out and try and add a bit of flair for the fans here in the capital. Big chance for them to make the quarterfinals. You'd imagine they've got, well, pretty much got both feet in that quarterfinal, haven't they now?
Who, Moldova?
Moldova, yes, and then it'll be a case of waiting for Malta to see, of course, if there's a draw between Estonia and Latvia, they will be heading through.
Of course, this result does help Latvia and Estonia. If it were to draw here, they'd both be... Well, they'd be out, I believe, but as things stand, Latvia and Estonia both have a chance to go through.
Yes, at the moment.
But if Malta get a draw, they do seal their own destiny and go through to the next round. So 1 goal for Malta, we'll see them.
Yeah, but both see them on 5 points, would see them...
It will see Moldova and Moldova on 5 points and unable to be caught by the other 2 teams.
So it's a big second half coming up.
So they may as well go for it in the second half, Malta. May as well go all-out attack. Try and nick a goal. It doesn't matter if they lose another goal because they've got a good chance of going through anyway, but they may as well guarantee it.
Yeah, they might as well. They've got nothing to lose, really, in every sense of the word.
So we're getting underway here in the second half. And I'll just give a tip to you, James. If you press up on the D-pad, that will put Malta in all-out attack. If you press up 3 times. There you go.
Done it?
Yes. They're on attack, not all-out attack, but do it again and they'll go on all-out attack. That's up to the manager. Has a shot there. It's going to be a goal. They've done it.
And instantly.
The
They
equaliser.
are back on level terms. Michael Mifsund.
And we said, James, they needed to come out in the second half, all-out attack, and by gum, they've done it.
My word.
Some celebration.
Amazing stuff. A third for Michael Mifsund.
And this game is now in the balance. Both teams would be happy with this. Both teams would go through, but maybe Moldova just a little bit more, trying to improve for the home fans, trying to give them a bit of a show. We'll soon see.
Yes. Well, it was well worked. It was a good initial set. Well, I would say it's very similar to what the Andorran goalkeeper did, wasn't it?
You've got to keep the initial shot out. That's the main thing, but it unfortunately fell to another striker for him, but not unfortunately for Malta, as they've scored it. It's fortunate for the number 9 there, Mifsud, as he's just had to tap it.
Mifsud, yes, potentially playing in his last tournament, doesn't want to make this his last game. The veteran.
Would be terribly sad if it were to be his last game, but it's not his last game as things stand in Group A.
No, it's not.
And here they are again, Mifsud. Mifsud looking for his second of the game. Goalkeeper save.
Great save from the goalkeeper, well stood up there.
Good stuff. He's furious, isn't he?
Limping a little bit there. If I was mistaken. Shoves off the vet.
Look how little he is.
Look at the size difference there. Amazing stuff. Mifsud is taking the corner here. Corner comes in.
Well, it's hit the crossbar.
Oh, and then the second shot is wide.
Well, Moldova are really under the cosh here early in the second half.
Oh,
Good God.
look at that.
It's still
And
rattling.
My word. He knows how close he came there. Koselev. It will be Inzari.
Ionita
Oh,
Good
great
save.
save from the goalkeeper.
denies Moldova a second. This game's really come alive now. End-to-end
And it
stuff.
has.
Gretsch, Mifsud will pick it up. Will he do anything with it? He's got to beat off another centre back and he couldn't that time. But he gives it to Mintoff in a mistake.
Oh, Mintoff.
Not the best
Always
strike.
rising.
He leant back when he hit it.
Speculative. Yeah, not a great strike, that one.
Centre back panicked there and kicked it just anywhere.
I think that tends to be the centre backs tend to panic. Yes, and they tend to clear it out to attackers. That's why I've seen so many goals. I think in this tournament has been as a result of that. Goalkeeper,
Well, the
I don't know what
goalies
he's doing there.
come out for this one for some reason.
Tries to hammer it forward. Here it is now.
Mifsud once again trying to find his way clean through.
Straight at the goalkeeper.
Straight down the front
his
for the
throat.
goalkeeper. Yep. And Wolko. Gretsch. Bad first touch there. Gives it to Ionita.
Left.
Gives it to Gatkan in the middle.
Now they will come forward. Ooh!
Antoniuc.
Well, have they been punished for going up all out attack? Yes,
Easy
they
stuff
have.
there for Antoniuc.
Antonio regains Moldova's lead.
Great ball there.
Missed him there with that sliding challenge.
Perfect waiting on the pass.
I'm the
Antoniuc.
question Benello again. I think that was a basic strike wide. And he's let it beat him.
Great run there from Antoniuc. Great pass. That's some good football. And then just toying with them a little bit in the box. Where's he going to go? He goes near post. Goalkeeper. Well, it is quite close to the goal. You can't really blame him. The goals are big.
It is
at
very
that
close.
distance.
It is very close. Yes. No denying it. No denying it at all.
So now we see Malta panicking a little again as they are at risk of going home, but it's unlikely, but they still are at risk.
They've got the points on the board.
Here's Damascan.
Goal!
Goal!
Oh, what a great strike that was.
Moldova have sealed their fate. They're going through to the next round.
Moldova certainly have. The hosts have navigated the group.
Unbeaten, the hosts. Could be a real threat later in the tournament. Damascan with his
I think they're a
fourth.
contender, certainly.
Is that Damascan's fourth or fifth? Is he leading? That's his fourth, I think.
Damascan with his fourth, I believe.
No, that's his fifth. That is his
Oh, his
fifth.
fifth, yeah.
He was on 3 before the game, and now he's leading the Golden Boot with an excellent strike there.
He looks beyond his 21 years. Most certainly looks beyond his 21 years. Malta.
So, Malta still going for it. They still may as well try and get those 2 goals back. Got nothing to lose.
There could have been an argument that they should have protected their lead and...
Goalkeeper
Oh!
saved that with his hand. Referee's not
Great
seen it.
goalkeeping. I think he saved that with his face.
Could have been his face, yeah. Certainly wasn't his legs, though. Absolute clattering there, and it is a free kick. I hope they don't take it quickly. They've absolutely wasted that there. What a horrible decision from Malta.
I think they just saw the product they got earlier when it was...
Damascan wins it back, looking for his hat-trick here. Couldn't get it. Goalie's done well there, rushing out both times on the last 2 attacks. And here's Mifsud. Keeper rushes out here and does the same at the other end.
That's the right decision. Oh, nasty. Nasty stuff there.
Tension's heated here. for some reason. And the
Yellow
yellow
card
card
from
is
the African
drawn.
referee.
He might not be African, James. That's a bit harsh. Could well be English.
Could well be English, yeah. I didn't.
And what's he going to do? Is he going to hit one straight at the wall? Good cross in, though. Nixon just lacking about 2 foot there, though, to win the header.
Yes. Hammered forward.
Well won in the end by Malta.
Yeah, I thought Damascan's pace and power was going to get him through there. Such a powerful man he is.
And the ball straight at the goalie. Nixon never going to win a header, is he?
No, unfortunately not for him.
Good ball through. Here's Nwoko.
Well, what is with these challenges from Moldova? All of them have been bad, I must say.
I think it's professional, is it not, to tackle at a goal scoring opportunity?
Cynical. No, what do they do with it, Malta? Oh, it's going to beat everyone. He seems to be scared of the football there.
Mintoff wins the throw-in. Oh, and Gatkan's injured.
Gatkan is injured. Rubbing his leg there.
He's still on the pitch, he's still jogging about, he's still sprinting about actually. He's not going to do himself any favours by doing that. Jinzari, I think Ganistan was offside, he was.
Just wanting that hat-trick, isn't he, Damascan?
Just a few minutes left here. Here's Mitsod. Well, Mitsod got wiped out there. He's furious on the edge of the box, and the referee does bring it back.
What's the referee going to do? I think it's going to be a red. The same man who was yellow carded.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And he is off. He will miss the quarter-final for absolutely wiping out Mifsud.
Have some of that, Mifsud. But we know that Malta are pretty crap at free kicks, so no need to worry there.
Mifsud could be the last we see of him. What a fine tournament he has, though, I should say. Goal in each game. He's done his nation proud, even if they do go home today. Just think, though, if they hadn't made that mistake against Estonia, they would well be on their way. Unfortunately, they did, though.
Here's Mintoff. Plays it into Mifsud. Oh, tensions are high now.
Mifsud.
They've got a minute and a half, maybe a bit more, to get an equaliser, and that would see them through. This is tense.
That goal gives them a chance, though, doesn't it? Because that improves their goal difference. So
it does,
yes. Obviously,
it's not a meaningless
could be
goal.
A vital goal. Yeah. You never know.
Great
depending on what
stuff there
happens in that final group game, Estonia and Latvia, the Baltic states when they meet.
Great chest control here. And then
he's a great striker,
volley.
Michael Mifsud. Great striker, proper goal scorer. Like a Jermaine Defoe type.
Mintoff with the beautiful cross in, perfectly placed.
Here we go.
Here's Muscat, doesn't do anything with it.
Oh.
And that's it.
It's over. 3-2.
Not enough time.
What a great
at the
game
end.
that was. And I tell you what, it would be a real... Obviously that goal made the difference now, didn't it? That crazy goal to start the game. It would be a real shame for Malta to exit after conceding such a crazy goal. Right? Moldova deserved the victory today, yes.
Yeah, Moldova probably did deserve the victory, but
I
you
mean,
couldn't
look at that.
deny a draw would have been fair.
I Just craziness. And
Damascan on
then, yeah, look at it,
5.
headed away. Well dealt with that initial one. Even this was, I would say that just wasn't dealt with very well at all.
Was it a Mifsud brace?
Mifsud scored. Mifsud's is only Paul Finette who's been the only man to score other than Mifsud for Malta in this tournament. Mifsud has had a fine tournament. So if this is his last kind of game, he's made a real impact in Moldova, I would say. Oh, this was close. They had chances.
They did, certainly did.
Used to at the end of the first half. Then, start the second half, Malta instantly got themselves back into the game. Presented the chance to Misford, and he's always going to take chances. He's a proper goal poacher. Misford. That was a good save from the goalkeeper. That was a vital save from the goalkeeper there. From Kosolev. Oh, how close did Mintov come here?
Very close to what would have made it an equal
2-1
game.
to Malta. This was a spell. This was a spell when Malta had much more of the football. But then Antonic gave Moldova the lead again with a cool finish. And then we see the quality of Damascan, who I would argue is one of the best strikers in this tournament. That's a proper goal, that. He scored a few fantastic goals in this tournament. What is this? Goalkeeper has no chance with this one. Ugh. Vicious.
It's just a series of bookings here at the end.
Yes, and then Mifsud. Not a great effort from the free kick. Well, it's all to play for in that final group game between Estonia and Latvia. I'm very much looking forward to watching that one. Of course, yourself and Samuel Leighton are doing the commentary for that one, so we'll be looking forward to that one.
Yeah, a draw isn't good enough for either side, so both teams will be fighting
So
tooth and nail for victory.
I mean, look at that. All out in the end. Malta had more of the possession, but its goals are the most important statistic, and it was Moldova who got the goals. Another man of the match for Damascan. But of course, 7.5 rating for Mifsud 2. Do you think Moldova can go on and win this tournament with this crowd behind them? Do you think they have more about them than Mauritius did?
I think they can win it, but it would be an outside chance, given the quality we've seen from Kazakhstan and other sides.
Yes. Yes, they've not seemed as free-flowing or as fluent as Kazakhstan. Not as of yet. But they have a fantastic striker.
And as things stand, or as we'd expect things to end, they will play Azerbaijan in the next round, but everything could change. As things stand, it is Azerbaijan.
That will be an interesting one in terms of crap football history, given that Moldova and Azerbaijan met in the first crap World Cup final some 8 years ago.
Fantastic.
So there is history there.
And I think it's time to get Mr. Aiton involved and say goodbye for a few moments, and maybe empty some of our bowels as they seem to be full. So, goodbye from me, goodbye from Jimmy.